everyone, and well, we have another interview for the Female Triangle of Power event. This one is quite a huge one, quite an important one. So I have Bernie from Introbiz with me. Hello, Bernie, and thank you so much for agreeing to contribute to our cause, to contribute to the lockdown. So, well, my first question for you is for you to introduce yourself and tell us why you decided to create Introbiz.
Right. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And to be honest, it's an absolute privilege to be able to be a part of this wonderful circle of female power, a triangle of power. Yes, it is, because it's, as I said to you earlier before we started recording, you know, it's just so fantastic what's happening in these times and the way that we can support each other. And it's an incredible time. People are wanting to be helped. And so it's great to have so many different forms and means to give that help. So who am I? I'm Bernie Davies, and I am the franchise owner of Introbiz Swansea and West Wales. Now, Introbiz as a wider network has been around since, I met the franchise, the founder in, 2006, when I was head of property at New Law Solicitors, and I had to go out and network and market the conveyancing department, having just come down to Wales from Bradford, knowing absolutely nothing about Wales. Like, I was so wet behind the ears that I didn't know that when my staff member rang and said that her train was stuck in Mountain Ash, that it did not mean that we were experiencing a natural disaster of monumental proportions. I didn't know Mountain Ash was a town. I thought it was, I was thinking lava, or ash. I'm thinking, oh my God. And I articulated it. So, you know, as you know, I'm a running joke, even till now, at the floor. So that's how wet behind the ears I was. But I had to go out networking. And I met her, and she had the idea to launch a franchise. I don't keep saying franchise. I am the franchise. She's the founding company.
Yeah. Own your power. Yeah.
Yes, own my power. Yes. So so she had the idea to launch, and she did. And I was at the same time, I was so good at networking at the time that within 6 months of having been out networking, I was invited to speak at the National Conveyancing Congress. Wow. Yes, but not about law. It was about how do you network and market your conveyancing department. So I'd come to the attention nationally.
Oh my God.
Yes, about networking. So of course I was incredible at networking. I got all the doors open for me. I was the go-to person for the media. I was the go-to person for everything. And I realized, you know, what am I doing? I'm doing something right. And long and short of it, I ended up in 2009, after 3 years in practice, leaving the practice of law and actually establishing a business, training and teaching people at the very highest level how to network and market.
Oh my God,
the
that's amazing.
Economic Development Team. Yes, that's it. So then in 2012, after built a very successful career doing that, 2012, on the 29th of February, the day before Capital Cardiff, which was an annual business corporate event, which was always held at the City Hall in Cardiff, I actually was running 3 seminars for them that day. And the day before that, my mother died.
Oh my God! Oh, so sorry.
Yes, and that it just floored me. But you know what? I went. And I did the 3 seminars. And the Thursday, I was supposed to speak in Carteg, and I could not speak, and that was it. There was nothing more I could do. I just could not do anything after that. I absolutely
of course, yeah.
could not do anything. So I didn't work for a few months. And then we got married. I met my husband before we were together, but then we got married in that year. And then I bought a restaurant, and we ran restaurants for 7 years because I just didn't have it in me anymore. I literally did not have it in me to do it. And so last year, it came full circle. and I felt, what am I actually doing? I am actually not fulfilling my purpose, because when you have it in you to do something, you can't help but do it. You've got to do it.
Yeah, because it's going to be calling you for the rest of your life.
Exactly. And just at the time when I was thinking to myself, what am I doing? I really do want to get back to doing what I know my purpose is. What happened? I got the call from Tracy Smolinski, and she said, Bernie, we've achieved franchise status, and I can't think of a better person to purchase the first franchise for Introbiz, Swansea and West Wales, to run that franchise and to build the brand in the region. And I turned to my husband and I said, you know what? Now is the time. I've got to do it.
You felt it.
So we bought the franchise, and I'm proud to say we launched the franchise on the 20th of November last year with the full support of Swansea Council. Full support of Swansea Council, and they sponsored it. The full event was gala event at the Guildhall, fully sponsored, fully catered, so we could have 150 people there.
Wow!
Red carpet gala event. Yeah.
For the first, like your first event. That's a huge achievement.
And ever since that, we've had full support. We can count among our members Swansea City Football Club, Village Hotel, you name all the way across the region. We have a partnership with Folly Farm, Celtic Holiday Parks down the region. I can't even, it is just huge, monumental what's happening, because it is a time now for people to come together and connect, support, build, inspire, and grow.
That's great, and in a local way. That's great.
And that's the story. That is my story. That's why I'm here sat before you talking about Introbiz, Swansea and West Wales. It's a story of my own journey, and it's a story that's being written every day. And I'm so pleased to be able to have a lot of other people helping me to write that story, including you today.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm happy to contribute to it.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. So now, tell us a little bit about what it's Introbiz. What is its purpose? What do you do?
Right. So it's a networking organization. So what it does is that it teaches people how to network. It also provides a platform within which people can network. So we have meetings, regular meetings in Swansea, and we have 2 meetings a month. The Village Hotel, who are our members, and at the Walt House Hotel, where we have the ladies' lunches, who are our members as well. And
I'll go back to that.
Ladies' lunches. Yeah. You come to speak, Olga, when we get back out there.
Oh, wow.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yes, it's been incredible. That's an absolute privilege to have you. You are a mover and shaker and a change maker. You are.
Well, I didn't believe I kind of had the power. Like you see women. For example, I see you like top level. Like she's doing what she wants to do. She has the power. Like because you can feel that with people. Well, at least I think I can feel that with people. And I have other women as well. Like they are my motivators. Like, oh my God, when I see them, and I never thought I had it. I always felt like I'm more like a follower than a leader, in that way. But then
when did that change? Because I'm not looking at a follower right now. So whether you knew it or not, that's changed. I don't know when it happened, but you're not following anymore, Olga. I can tell you that. Yeah,
thank you.
I don't see a follower there.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling more like a leader now as well. I mean, it even sounds weird for me to say that. Yeah, I think I find it finally my inner power in that sense. Like, I think I can lead people. I can help as well. I know I'm good, as you said. I think I'm good connecting people. I came to Swansea on my own. I didn't know anyone, like literally anyone, and it's going to be 3 years at the end of this month.
3 years.
I came to Swansea, and I feel now I have loads of connection, and it's like, well, at least I think I did something right in these 3 years, and it was just finding people, knocking at doors, and
being a nice person as well. But I like what you said about knocking on doors. Yes, because people think that it's gonna come to you if you just sit down. No, it's not gonna come to you if you just sit, and it's not gonna come to you if you barge.
No,
So
if we stay like
it's a
this,
balance between sitting down and barging. Nobody wants you to barge in on them, but you've got to learn how to. First of all, as you say, and you're discovering now that you're owning who you are, and get rid of the imposter syndrome where we think, oh, we're not good enough, and somebody's going to find out soon that I'm not that good. No, forget that. That's the inner voice. That's that person who told you when a child that you couldn't do it. That's all those self-limiting thoughts are the things that we were programmed with, whether it's a school teacher or somebody in university or parents or a relative or the media, because the media has a lot to answer for in terms of how they influence us.
And especially for women.
Exactly. So what is it that would make you think, no, I'm not an imposter. I can, you know what? The thing is, people think, oh, well, you're faking it. No, if you're doing it, you're not faking it.
Because you're doing
it. You are doing it. Come on. You're doing it, you're not faking it. You're not pretending to get up and go. You are getting up and going out there. You are winning because you're going out there. So that's own it, throw those limiting, self-limiting thoughts off you and own it. But then understand who else you're dealing with in the marketplace, because that's where some of us fall down. So we think, okay, we get this message. Oh yes, we're going to own who we are. And you go out and about thinking, oh, nobody else matters. This is me. I can just be me in any brush. Oh, no. Own who you are, but graciously own who you are. Understanding who the other people are is also key. You've got to speak their language.
Yep.
You've got to relate to them how they need to be related to. For example, I am a red. I usually talk about personalities in terms of personality color coding. So you have the red personality, who's like out there, competitive, you'll get it, blah blah blah. You have the yellow ones, they're more calm, loving, huggy, whatever, and so on. And the ones who like process and you can't rush them and so on and blah blah. Okay, right. So you are out there in the marketplace now. And say, for example, me, I'm the red personality and the yellow. So I like to hug. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to try to hug somebody. Now, if I'm trying to hug this person and this person kind of gives me a rigid body language, back off. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. They might be gracious and generous and let you hug them the first time. But when somebody has hugged you back, and when somebody has actually just been polite and absorb that hug, don't do it again. You've just picked up on their language. Yes, they prefer a handshake. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's sometimes that can come quite natural. And for some people can come quite natural, like I guess is your case. Well, I can see is your case. But for some other people it's just they don't read any signals. And that's key as well.
You've got to read the signals, because you've got to speak to people how they want to be spoken to. You've got to deal with people how they want to be dealt with. So, and that's how you truly engage. That's how you truly connect. That's how you truly build relationships, and that's how you keep relationships.
Yeah, I learned that from my parents. Like my mom, she has like a huge how you say in English, emotional intelligence in English.
Yes.
But she's great with that. And my dad as well. He was always like, you need to find a way to speak to people to get what you want from them. I mean, that sounded really bad, maybe, but like you need to find a way around the people. You need to learn how people want to be treated. That's what you have to do, but with everyone, not only with a business mind. You have to do that with your friends, with your family, with everyone. You need to kind of match their patterns as well. That's how relationships.
And it's all about respect. Who do you value in the marketplace? Just yourself? You won't last very long. We have to value.
we have to be humble. That's it.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm just gonna go back to the ladies' lunch you mentioned before, because I found that quite interesting. Yeah, because I know I'm focusing the female triangle of power to mainly women, because I think I'm also just starting. I'm doing my baby steps into my own project, into my own business, and I think like women we don't have it that easy sometimes. First, because of all the beliefs that we have that of course they're not true, like maybe this is not for us, we cannot do it, our place is related more to another stuff than doing your own thing, which for example I found out here there's loads of self-employers compared to Spain. Like, you know, like I'm living here only for 3 years and I don't know that, I mean, I know people, but not maybe that many people as I know in Spain. And I have loads of friends here that they have their own businesses, loads of girl friends. In Spain,
the entrepreneurs, the entrepreneurial spirit is very, very alive and well here.
Yeah. But well, still, I think in some sort of way, it's not as easy for women. So when I saw you had the ladies' lunch, it was like, oh my God, what is this? What is this? I want to know more. So well, I just hand it to you so you can explain us.
Yeah. Oh yes, the ladies' lunches. Well, what you know, us women have a way of supporting each other in ways that and in the female only environment in ways that they can't do in the mixed environment, and the ways that you just don't get from a mixed environment when you network. Because us women, it goes back to languages, doesn't it? We speak the same language as women. So we you know, you might still have some women who are like, you know, tougher than others, whatever, but essentially you can get to the heart with women, all women. And we are understanding of each other, we are giving. Yes, you do have some women that are not that supportive, but they don't come out networking in those forums anyway. Those who are not of a supporting nature wouldn't come out. So the ones who come out to these that's the thing, and we attract our kind. And because of the kind of culture that I've built, I have a fantastic group of ladies that are in that network, and they just are all about supporting each other, and they are powerful women as well. You know, I struggle to find a very powerful woman who is not a supporter of other women. You won't get far as a powerful woman and sustain it if you're not a supporter of other women. But the ones who get the tribe around them and who grow that kind of, they are supportive women, you know, and they create a support network around them. So they might not be the one touching and reaching all the people in their network, but they have people who within their team who have the same culture. So back to our networking lunches, because of the kind of person that I am, I thankfully have, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Attracted. I have attracted the right kind of women. So we have professionals, people who are academics, you know, university professors, doctors, lawyers, accountants, people who work in the tourist industry, you know, people who are engineers, yes, women, female engineers doing it, and innovators. Fantastic group of women, diverse group of women. The current Mrs. Wales UK world is one of our members that comes to our ladies' lunches. Somebody who owns a dental practice. So you find all sorts of people.
That's really good because it enriches the group too.
Come together, and the format of the meetings we have it. Yes, it's about your business, but I always say it's not about what you do; it's about who you are. So when you come into the network environment, I always have these little questions that you have to answer, and in the questions that you answer, it helps you to open up about yourself, not just what you do. So tell me something interesting that happened to you in the past. So we've heard some stories about somebody who was an extra on Live and Let Die, somebody who met Bob Marley, somebody met Bob Marley at a nightclub in Jamaica, somebody who was kidnapped when she was 10 years old, she went on holiday in South Africa. So you don't forget, I know, the interesting story, somebody who has 3 kidneys. I know, but you don't forget them now, because you open up and you have a laugh. You know, what would you do if money was an object? What would you do? Would you still do what you do? If you start opening about themselves, so you get that connection. And we've had before in a meet, one of our ladies' lunches, where somebody came up and she just started to cry. And we just all surrounded her and loved on her that day, you know, because that was where she was. She was a medical doctor. I won't say too much about just in case, but she was a medical doctor, and you know, there were just challenges that she was having at the time, and she just broke down and cried. That's the kind of environment that we are building. yeah, support people. And we can't wait to go back to the actuals, because we always started prosecco.
Oh.
We gotta have a little bit of prosecco all go, yeah. So we always start with some prosecco and a nice, amazing meal. The restaurant we use, that's by the Swansea Grand Theatre. It's incredible.
Oh, wow.
It's fantastic. And there's always a big speaker, a really prominent speaker. So we have a lineup of speakers that we've had people from BBC Radio Wales speaking. I mean, all sorts of incredible speakers that we've had. And you're going to be one of them.
But that sounds amazing, because, well, you go there, you network, you have your food with your group of friends as well. It's not just
yes, it becomes that,
because at the end, I guess at the end of the day, you feel supported, but with some of the women attending it, you build like stronger relationships. So you get that, you get to have like a fun time with them, and also you get someone speaking to you about how to keep networking and how to keep growing professionally. It's really good. So yeah, I hope soon you can go back as well to the
yes, but we do have them still. We do have them still online. We had the last one we had was last week. Oh, you missed one today. Although we had Kima Otong, the legal consultant for Microsoft. London, a Welsh girl, and she was on this morning, just at 11 o'clock. Incredible. But we had Emma Hill. She spoke at the last ladies online lunch. Where she runs the British Bird of Prey Centre. That's done by the National Botanic Gardens, and she has an incredible story. She's a winner. She's gone through so much. She also won the best business in tourism business in the recent West Wales Tourism Awards. Yeah, she's doing it, and she's a best-selling author. And this is what she does. She did The Power of Women. 14 women wrote a book. So she wrote a chapter, and 14 of them wrote a book, and it's now a bestseller on Amazon. So it's an incredibly nurturing environment that we have going.
And how can women
connect with that?
Find it and connect to you, and how is the process to be part of the lunches?
Right. Okay. So it's all on our website, introbizwestwales.co.uk/networking. All the online events are there. We have as well the Dress for NHS.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that.
That's on the website as well. No, the event is tomorrow night, and it starts at 8 o'clock with the clap for NHS. And then at 8:15 it's going to be a Zoom online, and it's as a quiz, family fun quiz. People can donate, and then they get the quiz, and we will run the quiz, and the quiz winners will be put in a draw to win a prize. And then coming up to the time of the event, we've been encouraging people to go on and nominate their favorite NHS hero on the Dress for NHS Facebook page. We'll be choosing 5 of those Dress for NHS heroes to win a prize. Now, the kind of prizes that we've had, this fundraiser is in association with Swansea Building Society, and the kind of prizes we have are 2 nights at the Bluebell Hotel in Neath. Now, it's a really nice hotel, the Bluebell Hotel. 2 nights. Then we have a night for a family of 4 to 6 at the Celtic Holiday Parks.
I saw the one on your Instagram that looks amazing.
Yeah, there are two amazing ones. One, the Celtic Holiday Parks, and the Saundersfoot Holiday Home. And then we have all sorts. It's just incredible. Beauty treatments, this, that, all sorts of various things. But it's just incredible, the prizes that are there on offer. And there's still opportunity for people to donate after the 7th of May, because what has happened is that we've got such an interest. We had a young man, he's 19, and he did the campaign video for us. If you go online and you look at it, incredible job. And it was, the voiceover was done by BBC Radio Wales editor Helen Bowden. She did the voiceover for free as well for us. So it's a really, really professional job, and it's been going. It launched about 2 or 3 weeks ago, the video, and we have almost 14,000 views. They've probably gone over 14,000 today. So for a little video that hasn't had any money to promote it, it's done really well. And so we're going to continue for months afterwards to get more funding in. But tomorrow we'll just announce where we're at as of tomorrow, and then at the end of the month, in the beginning of June, we'll announce what the final figures are, and Swansea Building Society are handing all the funds, so people don't have to worry. They can feel safe to donate. It's not going to go into Introbiz, Swansea and West Wales coffers at all. It's all being administered.
It's just altruistic, of course, and that's a really nice initiative. So welcome here as well. We encourage all of you to participate and get dressed. So yeah, I love getting dressed, and that's a thing I miss so much.
I know. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna put my hat on as well.
yeah, it's like the perfect excuse to get dressed.
I know. Yes, we love to dress.
Yeah, I love that. And especially now that we're in the lockdown and we don't go out that much, and it's just we can just spend in our PJs all day or in sports clothes all day. So yeah, it's a really good excuse to dress and to dress up.
Fabulous.
For everyone, and that's really good as well that you're continuing with the fundraising, because obviously the situation is still going on. So
it is still ongoing, and we put a lot of time and effort into it. We've got some press as well. We were in the Evening Post, and we got some online press, and we got an interview with That's TV South Wales as well. But so with all of that, I think what we need now is to give it time to reap the benefits of that press. Give people time to still give, because this has built up this momentum. It would be a shame to just cut it off now, because we built up to it. Yes, so that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, that's really good. Yes, take advantage of that, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, my last two questions. Well, first your contact. Well, I think you kind of say during
yes. I said introbizwestwales.co.uk, and my email bernie@introbiz.co.uk. That's fine. And if they need anything else, they can contact you if they need my number, but I wouldn't want to put my number out.
Oh no, don't worry. And also in the post I will do in Instagram, I'll make sure I tag you as well, so people can just click on it.
Yes.
And find you. Is there anything you want to say to our locals, to people in Swansea?
Yeah, what I want to say to people in Swansea is it's an incredible time to be alive. And we should not waste the gift that we have been given, because every one of us, we were all on the chopping block over the last few months. We all could have gone, and some have gone, but we are here. Some of us have lost people, some of us have lost jobs, some of us have lost relationships. This pandemic has affected each of us in different ways. But I always say you've got to have perspective. And if you don't have the right perspective, you're not going to win at life. So instead of looking at the fact that you've lost, or that, this thing hasn't worked out, or that thing hasn't worked out, how about looking at the fact that you are still here, that you still have a chance for, and there's always an opportunity. Once you're alive, there's an opportunity. I always say, don't look at when it's winter time, and you're coming out of winter time, you see those dry branches, but then you see those little green shoots just coming out. Yes? When you look at that tree, what do you focus on? The dry branches or the buds of hope? You have a choice. You have a choice. What you focus on? What's the future, or what the fact that it's a little bit tight? When you look out across the way, do you look down at the litter on the street, or do you look across and look at the beautiful sky and the beautiful sunset? It's about what you put to the perspective. You ain't gonna win if you're looking down at the litter, right? You ain't gonna win if you're there looking at the fact that you're at home, you're stuck at home with the kids, they're driving you crazy, and all of that. Listen, that's a problem that the dead people don't have to worry about. what do you want? You know, so all I can say is we are winners. I might not be originally British, I am British now, but we all, as the human race, have the strength and resilience that the Brits call the stiff upper lip. We all have it in us. That stiff upper lip to carry on, to keep calm and carry on. It's not just a British thing, it's a human thing. Right? So we all have, none of us have an excuse. We can't say I'm not British, so we're not doing it. We have no excuse. Each one of us are still here, so we have a chance to do something, make something good out of what we've been given. And so that's what I've got to say to Swansea. We are here, let's build together. It's an incredible time. It just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And my last one is a little piece of advice for women that want to start their own business, but maybe they didn't feel they can do it, or they feel it's not the right time, or there's something holding them back.
There's never a right time. You know, in the same way, it's never a right time to give bad news. There's never really a right time. There's never really a right time to follow your dream. There's always going to be something that tells you, oh no, maybe if you wait until that. Maybe when I've lost some weight. Maybe when I've met that partner. Maybe when you know, there's always, you can give yourself every excuse in the book. But at the end of the day, you're going to come to a point where you look at yourself and say, what if? No, I'd rather taking a chance. I'd rather have a go and it not work out as I planned than look back and think, oh my goodness, what if I had done that? So what I have to say to those of you who are looking at starting a business, yes, you don't just rush into it. You've got a plan. And I have an article that I'm on LinkedIn about the 10 things that you need to know about and to learn and to do before you launch a business. So I can refer you to that. But because there are steps that you need to take, and you've got to do your due diligence, and you've got to do your preparation, you've got to have the right support systems around you. But what I'm saying is saying it's on the basis that you've done that you've prepped yourself, you've gotten the support you need, you've invested in yourself, you've invested in coaching, you've upskilled yourself, you've written your vision down, you have a plan and a strategy, and you have a timetable for it. Those things have to be there. Then do it.
Yeah. Obviously we cannot go like just all wild. We need the preparation. Yeah. You need the planning, of course.
Yes.
And if you have that, I mean, something can go wrong, but you have all on your favor. Like you have
exactly
greater chances to succeed.
Exactly.
Yeah. So well, thank you so much. It's been a lovely chat, and I'm sure I'm sure this is gonna be really good for loads of people, people that are already running their businesses, and also for people that are thinking about that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And well, you know, I will post everything in social media as well, so people can get to the talk and all can benefit from it, because I'm sure they will.
Oh, well, I hope so. Otherwise, we've wasted a whole half an hour.
Oh no, you know, I love talking to you. I didn't waste any time.
At least we benefited from it. Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, Olga.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Alrighty. Bye-bye.